Good morning. It's day 18 of our Advent Open Along, and I am Amy from the Ross Farm. We are here opening our packages, and so far they have been pretty darn spectacular. I have heard from all of the folks who pre ordered them and are opening along with us, and it seems like it is a 10 out of 10 would spin again for everyone I've heard from. So that is amazing. And of course, yesterday was the most beautiful fiber. The theme was Puto Bombong, which is an Asian dessert served at the holidays. And it is the most beautiful purple. I cannot wait to spin it and knit it. And it will be a hat for me, even though somebody is over in his studio bay pointing to his head and trying to get me to tell you that it is for him, but it is absolutely not. It will be for me. So I kind of have I'm kind of thinking of putting it together with one of the other ones that we have done now and maybe doing a one by one brioche. And yes, a one by one brioche. So yeah, I got to think about that. Or maybe maybe one by one mosaic because each one is 50 grams and 100 grams is a skein more or less, and I usually use a 100-gram skein of worsted or bulky for my hats. So yes, that would look kind of amazing. Even oh, with a corrugated ribbing. With a corrugated ribbing. So remind me that that's what I said I'm going to do because that will look amazing. Did I ever tell you this? No, I'll tell you the story later. Tanis Gray, I took a wonderful class with Tanis Gray. I learned corrugated ribbing and Latvian braids, like way back in the day. And that's my go to when I want to use two colors together. I always start with corrugated ribbing now. So, anyways, day 17 in the Jenny box was really cute and is going to go on my studio tree with all the handmade ornaments next year. I'm not going to get that done this year. I have been struggling some with the loss of Drew and everything, and I'm just not decorated like I wish I was. So that will be put with all of the handmade ornaments for the studio tree for next year. So let's get into day 18, shall we? I always wait to turn the page until I'm with you. I just want you to know that because I don't want to know ahead of time what it's going to be. Okay. Day 18 is Monkey Tail. Tail. Yes, he's looking at me like I'm crazy. Monkey Tail. 50% superwash merino, 37.5% baby alpaca, 12.5% cashgora. So cashgora is actually goat fiber, and it is a cashmere angora animal. Some people think it's a blend, but it's not. It's the animal is the blend, if that makes sense. Monkey tail or cola di mano is Chile's answer to festive cheer in a glass. This creamy, spiced coffee liqueur is a staple at Chilean Christmas gatherings. Served chilled and sipped while dancing, laughing, or simply catching up under fairy lights and summer skies. Because remember, in Chile right now, it's summertime while we're having winter. Sometimes I forget about that. Though its exact origins are a little fuzzy, much like its name, the most commonly cited origin of the name involves a former president and his pistol. President Pedro Mont's Colt revolver went missing at a party, and to calm everyone's nerves in the meantime, a cold cafe con leche was doctored with spices and alcohol and named in honor of the missing weapon Colt de Mont. The punch gained popularity and the name morphed to the current Cola de Mano. To mimic the warm richness of this South American classic, we crafted a blend that's silky, exotic, and quietly indulgent. Superwash merino wool brings smoothness and versatility with the creamy base. Baby alpaca lends a soft, luxurious drape, and cashgora, a rare, glossy fiber, finishes the blend. Cozy and velvety, this blend is perfect for crafting with a festive drink in hand. Monkey tail optional. I cannot even begin to guess what color this is. Do you have any ideas? Because it sounds like it's going to be coffee colored. We've had several that were beige. I know I shouldn't say anything about that because, you know, my whole world is beige. But, oh, 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 oh. This is grayish, basically. It is sort of beige, but sort of gray, but has a bit of a purpley hue to it. It's very soft and quite lovely. Huh. I want to see how that spins up. That's pretty interesting. Doesn't look like much of a monkey or coffee, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so let's see what's in the Jenny box. Oh, it's a big one. Well, bigger than the others. And it looks like it's been dragged behind the car. Let's see what's in here. Always look inside. Oh, Winter Stardust quilt pattern for 10-inch squares and a Winter Stardust 400-piece 20-inch by 20-inch square quilt block puzzle. Oh, that's neat. John and I were just talking that we wanted to build a puzzle this winter. So the universe heard us, and now we have a puzzle to build. And it looks like it's going to be pretty darn hard because there's a lot of the exact same color. But we can also make a pattern, a quilt to match. And it's actually quite lovely. I really, really think this is gorgeous. It would be absolute perfection if the fabric was in the box for one of the coming days, but we know how that goes. That could happen. It might not happen, but I really like that puzzle, and I kind of want to build a puzzle now. We're going to have to clean off the coffee table. Ooh, maybe we'll build it at the farm. Yes, we'll build it at the farm over the holiday. That will be fun. Oh, so this brings us to my favorite part of our time together, our product of the day. And this year I'm trying to feature a little bit more of our spinning fiber because I haven't really done that in the past, and we have some really beautiful spinning fiber. And this one I'm kind of obsessed with right now. So this is our Romney wool roving in the color called Ocean, and it is dyed in the wool. And some of the Romney fiber is dyed this beautiful, bright, vibrant turquoise. And then there is some white and I think gray natural fleece blended in the carding process. So the roving has a lot of variation to it and will make a lovely, very textural yarn. Visually textured, not physically textured. So this is available on the website at therossfarm.com. And you can follow us on Ross Farm Fibers. You can follow us on Instagram at Ross Farm. And you've already found us here on YouTube at Ross Farm Fibers. But I do have something that I'm going to share with you guys today that I'm really excited about, that I just finalized the plans for. And since you guys are some of my closest friends, apparently, because we're here together every day now. I'm really excited to tell you guys that on January 5th, I am flying to Oregon to record multiple segments for the Ply Spinning Guild. If you haven't joined, Ply Magazine has a virtual online spinning guild, and they do some amazing programming. A lot of it is very much tied in with the themes of the magazine. And so I'm going to be doing a few segments about breeds that are good for this and breeds that are good for that for their upcoming, for pairing with their upcoming issues. So I'm really excited to be doing that. I haven't seen, JC and I have been in the same place teaching at the same time, but going different directions. So I really haven't gotten to see her very much since the last Plyaway retreat. And actually, it was the one before the last Plyaway retreat because the last one I didn't get there. I injured myself and didn't get to go. So I'm really excited to see JC. I'm really excited to record in their studio in Oregon. And I'm really excited to tell you guys about it too. And we've got two more big surprises to tell you guys about before Christmas. So I'm really excited about all of the stuff that we have going on right now in the business. I have kind of been throwing myself into the business quite a bit lately to try to just keep moving forward and keep thinking about the future. I have a couple of really big gigs planned for 2026, a couple of trips that I'm very excited about, and getting out on the road and seeing all of you guys and being in the studio here more, recording more of our sheep and wool school, which will start back up after the first of the year as well. So that was my big old update today for day 18 of our Advent Open Along. And as always, like and share and subscribe and leave me a comment down below and tell me if you are a member of the Ply Spinners Guild or if you get Ply Magazine, if you've read my articles that were in Ply Magazine, and what you would like to learn most in 2026 because I am starting to write up some of my plans for Sheep and Wool School and some new classes. So drop that in the comments down below. And I'll see you tomorrow.